Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jasmine. In today's video, this is part 3 of my guest bedroom makeover. In today's video, I'm just going to give you like the details, show you the things that I purchased, where I purchased them from, how much it costs, and the timeline of how long it took me to do this project. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So first things first is the paint. So the paint color that I chose is called Origami White. I got it from Lowe's. This is the color here. It's a white, but it's kind of like an off-white-ish, if I would say. The trim, the paint is by Sherwin-Williams. The trim color that I used was called Marshmallow. Looks like this. They both look the same, but I promise you they're two different whites. Maybe if I put them two together. Okay, so if I put them two together, you can clearly see the difference here. So this is the wall color. This is also the wall color in the great room of our house, in the living space. And then our trim is going to be this whiter color. So can you guys see the difference here? They are two different whites. So those are the paint colors that I chose. As far as finishes, for the wall color, I did do a satin finish. The reason why I did a satin finish is because it's not as shiny, but it's still kind of durable. I did, for the trim, the marshmallow color, I did semi-gloss, because typically in our house, those are the first things to get dirty for some reason. We do have 2 Rottweilers, and if you're a pet mom, you already know hair gets everywhere. So we did the semi-gloss with the trim, and plus it's a great contrast as far as the overall look. It looks really nice. So those are the 2 paint colors that I used. So the origami white I got from Lowe's. It's the Sherwin-Williams paint. The marshmallow white is also Sherwin-Williams. I got this at the actual Sherwin-Williams store though, because at the time Lowe's, they didn't have any semi-gloss, so that's where I got that. We're gonna move to the nightstands. I got a set of 2 nightstands that I purchased off of Amazon. Overall, I paid about $131 for the set of 2. It's a great look. It's something that's simple, something that's lightweight. I didn't go too expensive on the nightstands for the guest bedroom, simply because we don't really have people that constantly stay over, so I didn't feel the need to invest in a lot of money for the nightstands. But they work pretty great, they look great, and they serve the function that I needed to serve at the end of the day. Is the console table. So the console table I got again on Amazon. I paid around $58 for that. I just wanted something simple, something small, something that's not going to take up a whole lot of space, and just to, you know, have something underneath the television, because it would look kind of weird without anything below that. So just something simple, basic. I got the color gray. Next up we have the rug. So the rug I also purchased from Amazon. It is in the size 5x8. A tip that I do want to let you guys know: when you do purchase a rug for your bedroom to go underneath your bed, you want to have enough space at the end, at each side of the bed, so when you wake up, your feet touch the rug. So you want to get it big enough to where your feet can touch the rug on both sides, and also you want to get it big enough to where it goes past the end of your bed as well, just so that way it just looks cohesive, it looks right, and make sure you guys get the right size. If you have a queen size bed, you're probably gonna have to go up to an 8x10, and then of course if you have a king size bed, you're probably gonna have to go up to maybe a 9x12. Also, depending on the size of your, if you have a bed frame or if you don't have a bed frame, those are typically the guidelines that you go by. Okay, so up next are the curtains. So I purchased the sheer curtains also from Amazon. Most of the things that I bought are from Amazon. Some of the things we already have, but the sheer curtains I got in a size 95 inches long. The reason why I got it in a size 95 inch long, for the reason because I wanted the ceilings to look taller. I wanted the room to look bigger. So if you want the room to look taller, you don't have to do this to every home you get, but if you do, great, cool. So I mounted my curtain rods 95 inches tall. So it's above my window, and I wanted it to be extend past my window, just to, you know, make sure I don't see any, because for me, I don't want to see any trim on the sides, things like that. But the whole reason behind it is because I wanted to make the window look even bigger and the ceiling to look bigger than what it is. And plus it looks great to have curtains that go from the ceiling to down to the floor. That's just the preference that I have. Like I said, you don't have to do that, but you can if you want to. So I got the sheer curtains. I paid around $7 for them. And also you want to make sure when you're purchasing the curtains, if you get it off of Amazon, make sure it either says set of 2 or if it says 1 panel, because I did make the mistake. I thought it said 2 panels and it only had 1, so I had to reorder another one. So just make sure that it does say set of 2, or if it says 1 panel, make sure you add 2 in the cart. So next we're going to talk about the gray blackout curtains. I also got those from Amazon. I also got them in a 95-inch long. All my curtains in my home are 95-inch long. I got the light gray color, and that cost me around $26 for that. But they work great. They block the sunlight, and in our particular guest room, the way the sun hits our house, it hits the front of the house for the longest amount of time. So it can get really hot in here. So I wanted to make sure that I had something to make the room not feel as hot. So I got the blackout curtains in a dark gray, and they work out perfectly. Okay, so moving on, we are gonna go to the white quilt that I put on the bed. Now, I want to get into the quilt a little bit because I've never had quilts. I've never used them. I always thought they were just too thin and they don't keep you warm. However, I was wrong, because I have a quilt on my bed now, and that's literally all we use. It keeps you nice and warm. And here, I wanted to go with white because I wanted to keep the room to feel light and airy and bright. So what better way to just, you know, throw some white in there. It works great. I got it in a full size. We do have a full size bed. I paid around $29 for that. Next is the bed skirt. So I got the bed skirt in a gray, also from Amazon. No, this video was not sponsored by Amazon. Amazon is just so convenient. And if you have Prime, you can get them within the next day or overnight. But I got the bed skirt in a size gray. The reason why I don't really use bed skirts, but in this situation, I felt like our full size bed is not framed. So it does not have a headboard, footboard. It just has a metal bed frame, like a generic metal bed frame. And I didn't want to see the wheels or the metal frame of it. So I figured, why not just make it look nice and clean and put a bed skirt on it. So I got that in a full size. Overall, I paid around $9-10 for that. Next is a duvet. I'm not sure if it's called duvet or duvet, but I really want to get into a duvet. When me and my fiance went on a trip to Ocean City, and they had this blanket that felt so good. It was so soft. It was just amazing, and I wanted to incorporate that into my home. So I was looking it up, and they're called duvets. Duvet, however you want to say it. But the thing about a duvet, it is different than a comforter, okay? So a comforter is normally what we get, is kind of like a instant duvet. It's totally different though, and I'm gonna get into how they're different. So a comforter is something that is already filled and stuffed, where a duvet, you have 2 parts to a duvet. You have the duvet cover, and then you have the duvet insert. Did not know that. I'm so glad that I researched it, because when I ordered the duvet off of Amazon and it came in, I didn't realize I only had the cover. At that point is when I noticed that it was 2 parts to it, which I had no clue about. But, so always make sure that you order a duvet cover and a duvet insert, okay? It's 2 different parts. It's 2 different parts, okay? So just make sure you do that. Also the other difference of a duvet is it's not as bulky and not as big as a comforter would be. It still keeps you warm, and they also have different weights to them. You have a lightweight, a moderate weight, and then you have a heavy weight. So you do have those options as well. I think I saw those on Target. They have the different weights to those. So yes, so I got the duvet cover in black. The reason why I chose black is, once again, it just goes with the color scheme, black, white, and gray. So yeah, so that's where I got that from in a full size. Make sure if you order a duvet, make sure you get a duvet cover and a duvet insert. The duvet insert is pretty much like a blanket. I got a white duvet, and you pretty much, they have like these little hooks on each corner, and your duvet cover has ties where you tie it to each corner. The duvet that I have has a tie like in the center of the 2/4 of the two end pieces, but my insert didn't have a middle tag for me to tie that in. So yeah, just that's pretty much how you put the duvet together. But anyway, always follow the care instructions of anything that you purchase, because literally without those care instructions, they give you care instructions for a reason. So please follow the care instructions to anything that you purchase. Up next is our sconces. As you saw in part 2, I showed you how you can still have a sconce on the wall without any hard wiring, which is a great tool, a great tip to still get the look that you want. But we're gonna start into the light bulbs. The light bulb socket adapter. I got these off of Amazon in a set of 2. I paid $4.99, $5 for the set. And you can also get it in white or black depending on the color that you want. Next, we're gonna go into the LED puck lights, the ones that I showed you that have different colors. I got that from Amazon as well. For the set of 2, I paid around $12, $13 for those. And then the wall sconces. The wall sconces I also got from Amazon. I wanted something that incorporated the black and the gold. We do have gold accents in our great room, so I just kind of wanted to pull everything together and have the same color in each room. I did buy a set of 2. I paid around $24 to $25. Okay, and then we want to get into the closet door knobs. I got those from Lowe's. I forgot the name of them. I'll probably find it, and there'll be a link in the description box for the little knobs. They came out so great. I was kind of nervous because I didn't know how it would look, but it came out perfect, and I'm going to do that with all of our closet doors that we have. I bought 2 of them. I believe they're around $4 each for those. Lastly is the wall decor. So I also got these off of Amazon. They have a framed and an unframed version. I honestly I thought they looked great. I thought they were going to be a little bit bigger than what they actually are. To me, they kind of look a little too small. I was originally going to go get the unframed and then buy a picture frame that was big enough to put that in. But who knows, I might keep it. I paid around $32.99 for them. So they're probably gonna stay. They look great. I'm not upset about how they came out. I just honestly thought they were gonna be just a little bit bigger. But it's all good. It still looks great. Next is the throw blanket that I purchased. The throw blanket that I purchased, I got from, I believe it was Home Goods. I paid around $20 to $24 for that. So again, I wanted to pull in all of the colors in every single room so that way the whole house looks cohesive. Again, you know, if you want each room to look different, have a different personality, that is totally up to you. But for me, I just want everything to look cohesive. Next is the throw pillows. I also got those from Home Goods. I can't remember how much I paid for them. I kind of already had them. But they look great. The picture frames are actually from trips that I've taken. They're both actually from Cozumel, Mexico. The sand is from Bermuda. I do like to bring things home from the travels that I go to and just pretty much display them. Another design tip, if you struggle on how to add the colors into your space without putting the color permanently on something, and if you constantly want to change up, I will always have your accent color in throw pillows, blankets, accessories, decor, things like that, so that way you don't feel like you you have to stick with that particular color. Not unless you want to, but for those who don't want to stick to, for in case my instance blue, I don't want to have to stick with the color blue. So that's why I added it into the accessories, so that way I can always just add another color if I wanted to go with a different color scheme. So that's another tip as far as designing your spaces. Also, the body mirror. So the body mirror I actually got from Home Goods. It was on clearance. The mirror was originally cracked, that's why it was on clearance, but we replaced the mirror. Like I said, we've already had that body mirror. The body mirror was actually in our master bedroom, but I thought it would look amazing in this bedroom, so when guests come over, you know, they have a place where they can check their outfit out, make sure they look great for the day, you know, you guys know the purpose of a body mirror. But anyway, let's see, the baskets and the vase I got, with the basket, the vase I got also from probably Home Goods or Marshalls, somewhere around there. I'm forever in Marshalls. But anyway, so that concludes part 3 of our guest bedroom makeover. I really hope you guys like the turnout of our guest bedroom. If you have any questions, feel free to add those in the comment section. I would love to engage with you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Also share this video with your mama, your papa, your niece, nephews, aunties, cousins, friends, neighbors, I don't care. Share it to everybody. And I just want to thank you guys for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.